Previously on the Courtship, with the parents away, our suitors lost no time in throwing themselves into a wine-fueled bacchanal. Which led to some fiery competition.
Where were you all morning?
Snuck into the castle.
Obviously, I have to do the same.
Game on.
And some horrible poetry.
So here I stand trying to do my bit without sounding like an utter tit.
Meanwhile, Mr. Chapman's overnight stay breached all Regency code of conduct and proved too much for Captain Kim.
My apologies for interrupting dinner.
And Mr. Bakikio's dinner disruption left a bad taste in Dom's mouth, leading to a final warning at the farewell dance.
Like, I want to know that you're going to fight for me.
And there was drama, as Mr. Chapman and Captain Kim enacted the world's best-dressed argument.
Are you serious? You didn't have to be with her last night. You're hiding this from her family.
Not since Prince Harry has anyone left a castle quite as dramatically as Captain Kim. And it is all anyone is talking about.
Last night was pretty crazy, huh? How are you feeling?
I was upset that that's how he left, but what he had to say was not easy to hear. So after the bacchanal, Lincoln and I went into the woods, we talked for a little bit, and I wanted to spend more time with him, so I asked him to spend more time with me here. And we connected quite a bit, and I'm glad that we got the time together, but that was supposed to be something private between Lincoln and myself. Danny Kim drew his conclusions, and it was triggering for him.
Did any of the other guys seem off?
I can't tell. I really can't tell. How do these boys here feel about what's going on?
Yeah.
Does anybody know?
Yep.
After our overnight, I know how I feel about Lincoln. I'm falling for him, no doubt. And I want to be able to get to that point with the other guys here, too. I have to be able to spend more time with some people just to see how I feel about them. And, they might also get that opportunity, but, I got to do it for me. If I want to have more intimate time with somebody, I'm an adult, and I can make that decision and do it.
This isn't an easy process, but you are here to find that person for you.
I think you're handling it very well.
Thank you.
All right, gentlemen, let's get this game going.
Meanwhile, over at the cottage, the 7 remaining suitors are trying their hand at some incredibly on-the-nose metaphors.
The boys are playing poker. That is so similar to exactly what we're going through. Love is a gamble.
I got a black chip going in.
I'll call for now.
Call for now. You don't sound too confident.
Yeah.
Sometimes you lose, sometimes you win.
I got a pair of 9s.
Ah, pair of 2s.
The highs, you feel so good when you're ahead and you're winning, and then the lows hurt like hell.
Oh.
Ooh.
You can't let the competition know what you're thinking at all times.
And sometimes you don't know who's bluffing.
Exactly.
Just so we can clear the air and move forward about Danny Kaye. I think your real friends should be able to call each other out on bullshit, even if we don't agree. If you guys disagree with me, talk to me about it. Last night was the most tense night so far in this experience. Obviously, there's gonna be hostility. Obviously, guys aren't gonna be happy because they realize I've spent the night with Nicole. I'm talking to 7 guys who are trying to fall in love with the same girl as I am.
Yeah.
We're all here for a reason.
And for it to get as heated as it did, took me back a bit. And everything obviously just went a bit south. We were just like, what the hell is going on? I do believe Lincoln has an incredibly deep connection with Nicole. If she wants to be intimate with someone, that's got to be accepted. But it's really starting to heat up the competition now.
I don't think Kim had any bad intentions for doing what he did.
I mean, there was a lot that happened last night.
Last night was prime example of how, as feelings grow, we start to enter hot waters,
I hate hearing about Nicole and Lincoln. I don't want to know any of your experience with her because it's like a gut punch. So I'm like, what does she see in him? That should be me.
While the gentlemen look to heal old wounds, over at the castle,
Come on in.
the court relaxed with the daily tea.
Daily tea. Thank you.
Clouds have rolled down from the hills and shrouded the castle in a veil of mystique and intrigue.
Fittingly, a masquerade ball. Is being thrown in Miss Remy's honor.
A masquerade ball.
Oh, we like that.
I love a masquerade ball.
This ball sounds sexy.
Yeah.
Sounds kind of kinky. But who will be unmasked?
I have no idea what that just meant.
She doesn't have any more family members, right? Who's the unmasked person?
Past suitor, ex-boyfriend, or something we're not even thinking of?
Oh, no. Who will be unmasked? The night promises to be quite revealing.
Maybe it's like who will be unmasked, like the real character.
Yes.
Oh. Like, but either way, it's going to be fun, masquerade, a little sexy moment.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
Yes.
And so the castle prepares itself for one of the highlights of the English social season, the Masquerade Ball. Here, royalty could rub shoulders with their public without fear of discovery.
This is so extravagant. Well,
they were a place of intrigue and mystery, where inhibitions could be cast off and desires laid bare. And with the parents still away, who knows what will ensue?
I think this is like a childhood dream.
Something about makes me feel like a dangerous something about
Actual Cinderella.
When I saw Miss Remy, my mouth just dropped. She's stunning.
I think the Masquerade Ball has everybody nervous. Tension is high, and you can almost cut it with a knife. We all want that spotlight, and I don't know if more suitors are going to arrive. It's going to be very competitive at this ball.
Okay, so are each of you going to try to get some time with her today?
Absolutely. How are you?
I'm good. This is like a real deal right
Purple,
here.
yeah.
I feel like my husband's in this room. A few of them especially make me feel unlike anything I felt before. But I don't know what's gonna be unveiled. Am I ready for it? Is my heart ready for it? Like, what am I gonna find out tonight? Mr. Holland.
Hello.
I haven't had the pleasure of dancing with you.
I know, right?
You're always safe up there.
I am now the only one who has not been on the dance card. I feel so far I've been doing everything right, you know? But I'm like, look, the best thing I can do is just be myself. You're special to me. And I hope you know that. I hope you know every time I look at you, I look into your eyes, and you laugh. Like, yes, like I want to be able to provide that for her. I want your heart to skip a beat when I see you and you see me, right? That's what.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean? That's what I want because that's important.
Nicole and I, we have a chemistry. And now that we've had a night together, things are way more real.
You know, we saw our first like sunset the other day. I want to do like another something like that really soon.
I would love to spend many blue skies with you, Mr. Chapman. I get lost in those blue steel eyes every
I'm gonna be respectful and not kiss you right now, but it's
Right.
palpable.
Since I've spent my time with Lincoln, I'm thinking about him probably more frequently than some other guys here. And I want to be able to get to that point with those guys too.
Less pressure this time to dance. I don't want to be down there anymore.
I just have one request. I would like for you to make amends with my brother.
Maybe.
My brother, Dominique, is not a big fan of Danny B, and I get it. He said that he wasn't ready for commitment in 2 months.
I worry that he might be saying just enough to continue to keep things moving.
And then he interrupted dinner.
Those apologies can be had outside, but we finish up real quickly.
This is an opportunity for Danny B to show how he feels about me, and not just tell me, but like make my family aware too.
On a night where nothing is quite what it seems, and no one is quite who they say they are, it seems fitting to present Miss Remy with another surprise.
Bonsoir, mademoiselle.
Oh, God.
Plot twist.
little competition never hurt.
I'm game.
Coming up on the Courtship, the arrival of a mysterious stranger.
The guys are gonna hate you. I'm so sorry.
At least he's not that good looking.
Right.
Causes havoc at the masquerade ball. With the suitors in turmoil, how will Miss Remy react?
You look absolutely gorgeous.
It's been a night of revelations, but there's just one thought on everyone's mind. How good does Perkins look in his mask? And also, who is this handsome French-speaking stranger?
Bonsoir, mademoiselle.
Oh my God.
The masked villain shows up out of nowhere.
My name's Mars. I travelled from London. You look absolutely gorgeous, if I may say.
I grew up in a French school in the UK. I've always been a hopeless romantic. I think the way that the French do things is always with a touch of spice. I'm not someone who plays around. I like to make a big scene, and I'm going in all guns blazing, ready to fall in love again.
The guys are gonna hate you. I'm so sorry.
I'm not here for them, I'm here for you.
The boys get annoyed because their girlfriends end up liking me. And I always tell them, that's not my problem. That sounds like a you problem.
At least he's not that good looking.
Right.
He's good looking.
Don't stare in my eyes too much, we might kiss.
I'm sorry.
Just one.
I missed it. What did you...
We kissed.
Of course, the heavens had to send beautiful British French dude. And I am looking for the closest glass of gin and tonic right now.
Hard thing is like expecting more time with her, and now it's just like we're taking steps back and rewinding.
We have to be that much more aggressive.
While the gentlemen are left reeling from the new arrival, Mr. Bakikio takes the opportunity to repair relations with Dom.
The night took a major left turn. I don't know exactly how I feel about him, but I need to talk to Nicole's brother. So, like, I don't know. Like, obviously, I'm still getting to know your sister, but I get the butterflies. I get, you know, when I see her, I just smile. I get, like, red in the face, nervous. Like, I'm into your sister. Like, I feel for her.
It means a lot to me to hear that you like actually have feelings for my sister.
Yeah, I do.
For me, my biggest reservation with you was being vulnerable.
It takes a little bit of time. I'm a complicated person.
Time is literally the biggest enemy of all.
Right.
And you're competing with other dudes. In a lot of ways, your feet are going to be to the fire.
Is he actually here for real?
Yeah. And really sexy.
I know.
I don't know how we kissed. I didn't really mean for that to happen, but I'm not mad about it. But I didn't expect this at all. Like every girl's dream, just walked into a masquerade ball unannounced. Oh my God, he is gorgeous.
I'd like to introduce you to two gentlemen here. This is Monsieur Nezal. He's French.
Mr. Bocchio, how are you?
Very good.
Thank you. And then this is actually my brother.
Monsieur Nadal.
Lovely to meet you, how are you?
Je suis content.
Super.
Ah oui.
Très bon accent.
Ah, merci.
Lovely to meet you, boys.
Pleasure.
How are you finding the party?
It's great.
Great. Bit of a surprise?
No, not really.
No?
Doesn't change anything with me. So.
That's good.
Good luck.
Thank you very much. I'm quite lucky.
You are?
Yeah.
Well, this is your new roommate, so I'm glad you guys.
Danny B is very cold.
Thank you both.
Thanks, Beth.
Thank you.
He was very excited to see me. I can tell he and I are gonna have maybe a few issues.
He has a history of stealing people's girlfriends.
Are you saying we should be worried or something?
Yeah, I would be worried.
guys. I wanted to introduce Monsieur Nezar. You'll be rooming with these guys.
Right. There's one toilet. There's one toilet. There's one toilet.
Let's make our guests feel comfortable.
Right.
There's one toilet.
Thank you. I'm excited for this one toilet.
Sorry if I'm putting you on the spot. Do you guys know each other?
We have met.
We have met.
A couple of times, yeah.
Yeah. Back in London.
Yeah. Oh, it's a small place.
This is a happy
It's a small
reunion.
place. Yeah.
London is so
Right?
tiny.
Oh, that's fun.
I was the English guy, and now I'm not the English guy anymore. There's two. See, I see that as direct competition. It's ruffled my feathers, to say the least.
Well, that's so fun. Wow, look at that, right?
Very fun.
Charlie is definitely my social circle. Maybe it'll be the two Brits who battle it out until the end, but not gonna be a pretty sight.
Hopefully we can maybe try to be friends. We'll see how it works out.
On three, we'll turn our backs.
Yeah.
No, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
I'm Blaine. How you boys?
Good.
Good, man.
It's been an adventure. So right before you arrived, we were having the conversation of, you know, whether we propose to Miss Remy if we were to fall head over heels in love. How do you feel about that?
Would you?
If I think she's the person I want to spend the rest of my life with at the end of this, yes.
What are you?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm very shocked that Danny B said that he would propose. I mean, he said he wouldn't be ready for commitment at the end of this, but right now in this moment, he's saying that he would. I'm super excited, but then also like, what changed your mind so quickly? Is this how you really feel, or are you feeling pressured?
There could be 50 new suitors that walk through the door, and I would still remain confident in my relationship with Nicole. I could speak French too. Out of here.
Coming up on the Courtship.
I've made you a lemon drizzle cake.
Oh my gosh, Charlie!
With a new suitor unmasked,
I hope I'm not intruding.
he wastes no time in showing up his fellow countrymen.
I thought I'd come in with another bang.
And there are nerves ahead of the farewell ball.
I find it really, really difficult to even guess who's going to be on that dance card.
It's a new day at the castle, and in the wake of the masquerade ball and with the arrival of a new Brit, Mr. Mumbrae responds to the threat in the only way he knows how, by baking a cake.
I'm feeling a bit on edge. I'm trying to get time with Nicole with just us two. You know, I've been here a while, so that's why I wanted to make a cake, because I'm a huge baker. I worked as a chef for 3 years in France. When I was little, I was overweight and I loved eating cake. So my nan would give me like these little cake boxes and would just have me in the kitchen just like mixing. So I just wanted to kind of showcase myself a bit. I'm hoping that's enough to kind of make me stand out a little bit.
You had quite an entrance with the cape. Seemed to make a pretty good first impression.
I think so. I mean, it's difficult. It's a small group now. It's like...
Yeah. Just wait, man. Wait till you get through a few elimination balls.
That's a quite stressful moment when she picks you for the dance.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you got to experience it to... It's hard to explain. But everyone kind of has to do it once.
Yeah.
At some point.
Except Jaquan right here.
He hasn't been down there yet.
Not once?
Not once.
Right now, I am, 6 out of 6. I know the suitors want to see me on the dance card. I'm trying to make sure that doesn't happen, but now that a new suitor came, I am for sure nervous.
Unfortunately, it's not for you guys, though.
Oh,
Well, we can get out of here then.
I'll catch you guys in a bit. I'm going to go and deliver this to Nicole.
All right. Good luck.
Enjoy it.
Everyone's stepping up their game, so it's letting me know that I need to step mine up as well.
We got to do those type of things to get one-on-one time.
Yeah. Smart thinking.
Utilize your strengths.
All right, so what are your strengths?
Pretty good at everything, really.
Miles, he's kind of rubbing me the wrong way in terms of a little bit cocky, arrogant. Quite frankly, this guy looks like trouble.
Lived in France for a bit, so talking to women is a little bit different, I think. I don't really pinpoint like one strength. It's just...
Renaissance man.
Yeah.
All around.
I'm quite a passionate man, so maybe see that side of her.
I feel like I need some more time with Miss Remy, and I have a great idea. I do feel like I can do a little bit better than a cake.
Okay, when Miles walked into the room, you guys, I lost my mind. He looked like a superhero in that cape.
A lot of the guys lost their minds as well.
No, they definitely did. Charlie was like,
oh, man.
But what I loved was how it made all the other guys step up last night.
That was so funny.
It's putting some pressure on these guys.
Oh, no.
Hi! Forgive me for interrupting your tea, but I've made you a lemon drizzle cake.
Oh my gosh, Charlie. Epic.
You'll have to be the judge.
Charlie. Charlie's such a gentleman. He's that perfect guy. I'm surprised he hasn't been in love before because this is a really sweet gesture. This shows me that he cares.
Charlie, tell us about this cake.
So this is kind of the cake that I always make at family gatherings. This is kind of like my special cake.
How often do you guys meet as a family?
Oh, all the time. Most Sundays we have a family barbecues in the summer or roast dinners on Sundays.
We're so similar.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
That's good.
Charlie.
I'm glad you like it.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm, like, so blown away right now.
I know, this is so... I'm gonna eat this entire piece.
Do it.
Charlie, I'm really happy that you got a chance to show us something about you.
Yeah. No, I wanted to. This is one of my biggest passions.
What other things would you do to make her happy?
Oh.
That's a very good question. I would love to just cook every night. I'd be happy just to cook you dinner every single night.
Say no
Way to her heart.
You know, I'm excited because I have not had a chance to talk to Charlie yet. This guy's a really caring guy. He's a thoughtful guy. I'm just deeply impressed.
Your smile, though, every single time I see you, I get nervous. My heart kind of beats harder and harder every time.
Oh, my God.
I'm just trying to be real without being too cringy.
It's not cringy. It's not.
No, it's beautiful. Oh, my gosh.
Hello. I hope I'm not intruding. I've got some gifts.
Oh, my goodness.
Family.
Oh, my gosh.
Flowers for you here.
Hi, Miles.
Mr. Miles.
Come in, please.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my gosh.
This is a gift-giving day. My God.
Okay, let's make some room.
Oh, my gosh.
I thought I'd come in with another bang.
Okay.
It's vital for me to make quite a big impact with Miss Remy, and this is me. This is Miles, so sorry, not so sorry, Charlie.
Wow, we went from a loaf to a tear.
Gonna get diabetes.
This is so kind.
I've also got a gift for you, a sword. If you like fencing or anything like that.
Wow. Beautiful.
Tessa, we've got some tea in that.
Thank you.
And Danny, I've got a casket of wine.
Oh, yeah. How do you already know us. I'm beyond shocked. Mr. Nazir is starting to sweep me off my feet just as soon as I'm starting to warm up to Charlie. It's definitely awkward, but I do need to get to know Mr. Nazir because he came in late.
I hope I'm not bothering too much, but I would love to take you on a real date.
I would love to. Thank you, Miles.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Excuse me, everyone.
Had so much fun.
I poured my heart and soul into that cake. I feel like I've given it my all. I'm trying my hardest. And Miles made another entrance. You know, walked in with a 2-tier cake, some barrels of shite and a sword. But, you know, anybody can buy a cake, but someone that makes a cake shows love.
Take care of her.
I shall.
She's precious cargo.
I'm gonna eat some more cake.
In the pleasant fields of Yorkshire, a battle of the Brits is currently raging. And for anyone wondering how far ahead Mr. Nazir is of Mr. Mumbrey in that battle, the answer is miles. For their date, Mr. Nazir makes Miss Remy a drink so beloved in Regency Britain that shortages would lead to rioting.
We're gonna make some gin today.
Hell yeah.
And we're gonna, like, pick a few things, and anything that you see that you'd love to add, let me know. We'll go for it.
I
Some
love
lavender
this.
here.
This is fresh lavender.
So we're gonna add some of this.
Wonderful. Oh, God.
So what's your go-to drink normally?
French 75.
French. You got something about the French.
I do.
Wow.
And then you come, right?
And then the French arrive.
Wonderful.
She was really appreciative. They said it was a great cake. And then Miles walks in with loads of gifts and asked her to go on a date. Of
course. So he's starting off strong, huh? I don't think he's gonna try to establish a relationship with any of us.
You think?
I
Good,
don't
no
think
new
so.
friends. I'm fine with
I
that.
don't think so. I think
I
he's
don't
gonna be
need
all
a new
about
friend,
himself,
honestly.
which is which is good. I mean, good for him. But I
Makes it easier
we just got to find out if
on us.
he's able to or willing to tarnish anybody else's image. Right. So it's like we got to approach this cautiously.
Yeah.
If he's here after today, I expect him to like stir some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. The competition's starting again.
Wow, you know, I've always wanted to know, like, what goes into making gin. Do you know what you're doing? Okay.
I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. The best thing that can come out of this date is that she is falling hopelessly in love with me. The worst is I don't make a good gin and she spits it out.
Okay, we're gonna infuse it like that.
Yeah,
And a
it'll be
little bit of
flowery.
Flowery.
Yeah. Do you cook a lot at home and make stuff like this?
So
or?
my father was actually the chef of the house. Taught me how to cook, and I used to love cooking big meals. How about yourself?
I do cook. I like to cook.
Yeah.
It's the cleaning up part after that deters me from cooking
I
as much.
see. Well, we have many butlers here who can help us with this.
Okay. That is so English of you.
Very
we don't
good.
have butlers
You don't
back
have butlers?
home. No.
No?
Mr. Nazir, he's very high society, like charming, kind of the silver spoon, perfect prince type. He has everything, but he doesn't have love. And I want to know if he's ready for that.
What does love look like to you?
Ooh. That's a very good question. I remember the first time I fell in love, I prioritized her over everything because I was so in love, and I just kind of put my family to aside. I woke up one day and realized I was very unhappy, and it was very tough, but I had to end it because my family was so important to me, and I nearly lost them.
That's so tough to do, though. It's somebody that you
Yeah.
love, right? But then you also love your family. So let's say at the end of this, if it was us two and you had to introduce me to your family, does that scare you a bit?
It wouldn't scare me. I'd fly to South France and we'd go and you'd meet the family.
That'd be incredible. So we're in the south of France.
We are literally just opposite Saint-Tropez and Nice and Cannes, so we're in a little lovely town.
I always wanted to go to Saint-Tropez.
Oh,
Yeah.
it is wonderful.
So do you spend a lot of time down there with them?
It's hard with work, but I probably FaceTime my mum 5 times a day.
That's sweet.
That's why I asked you, I can see you're such a family girl, and I think that's quite nice that we do have that in common.
I think so, too.
Yeah.
I feel like Miles has a level of sophistication and chivalry that I wish all the guys here had. Like, he just has this, like, confidence and bravado about him, and I really find that endearing and alluring.
Back at the cottage, ahead of the farewell dance, our suitors are doing a great job of showing that Mr. Nazaire hasn't got to them at all by pummeling a punch bag.
I started to feel good about only having 7 suitors. I was like, okay. And now we're going to be back to 8, so it's...
Yeah.
Do you think that means that at the farewell ball, there'll be 2 eliminations?
Valid question.
One of us leaves and he stays, that's where it'll be a little like a slap in the face.
Afternoon, gents.
Speak of the devil.
Good to see you, man.
Good. Having a bit of a boxing fight?
Yeah.
It's a good time.
What do you think of Nicole so far?
She's beautiful. I'm quite excited to get to know her a little bit more. It'd be nice to see who she prefers.
Yeah. If you find out, let us know.
I'll try.
You joined at an intense point, you know?
Yeah.
We're good mates when we're here.
Yeah.
And then when
Well, you
we're
do
with
what you gotta
Nicole,
do, right?
it's, I don't know if Nicole's wanting to, like, explore that late option, but I need to step it up, so I have something planned.
Let me get some tea.
All right, let's get some tea. Let's wrap it up.
With a new suitor having arrived, a former favourite is doing everything he can to stay in the fight for Miss Remy's heart.
Danny B, he wants me to meet him by the fountain. I don't know if it's because he's feeling the pressure from the newcomer, Mr. Nazir, but I'm happy regardless. I hope that he's able to open up. I want to know that he could see a future with me.
Being on the dance card last week was nerve-wracking, and I got some great feedback from Nicole that I need to step it up, so hopefully today I could do that.
Hi!
What's up, beautiful?
You listen to me.
I gotta figure out, every single time I see you now, I will make it a point to pull you aside, talk to you. you know.
Let me in. I appreciate Danny B's effort because that's what I wanted to see from him all along.
All right, so this is like a real fantasy moment, right?
Yeah.
So like after this, when we go back to normal life, like that's the stuff that I want to know.
Well, I live in Seattle.
Right.
And I live by myself in a townhouse, 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms.
That sounds really nice.
Yeah, but it's a big space, and I want to share it with somebody.
So I can have the second bedroom, you're telling me?
Yeah, so you'd be in the 2nd bedroom, and you'd have your own bathroom.
Perfect. Are you a morning person?
Yeah,
like,
I am.
You're a morning person.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
live for the mornings.
I do live at a sunrise and a hot decaf cappuccino.
A decaf. We gotta
You
like.
hate that.
I can't.
I know you
just
do.
like. Okay, so like it's like the little things like that.
Yeah.
And that's why I think this could like work.
Yeah. What?
I just like I look at you. I'm sorry.
I love that though.
With my last relationship, on paper, everything was great. It was just me being ready and maybe her not being fully ready to settle down, have a family. Like, I really am serious about, like, you know, building a relationship. I want to get down to, like, the real stuff right away. Like, I don't want to, like, find out 6 months down the road that you don't want to have kids. Like, my mom's, like, ready to have, like, grandkids and stuff like that. Not that she's, like, pressuring me in any way, but, like, I know that she would love that, you know?
And you would love that. You
I
wanna
would
have
love
kids.
that. I do want to have kids. I only grew up with 2, so like it was just my brother and I. So I'm
Right.
just 2, 3, 4, whatever.
Okay.
You know, I'm all about practicing until then. Never mind. Bad joke.
Danny B, you just drive me crazy.
What?
I have so much fun with you, and you're so funny and like flirty, and I just like I want this from you all the time.
Yeah. I'm feeling like I just saw a girl that I could see a future with. Having her beside me today and like laughing and giving me some reassurance that she's into me felt amazing. Meet me halfway?
I'm meeting you. I promise. But I'll always try to meet you halfway. I mean it. This is like exactly what I was hoping for.
As the clouds draw in and with Miss Remy still aglow after her meeting with Mr. Bakikio, the suitors must wait to see whose names will appear on the dance card.
Going into tonight's farewell dance, it's tough. I care about these guys. Each and every one of them has a place in my heart. Like, I do have some reservations about a few of the guys. And then Miles comes in, and my head has kind of been clouded all day today. I would feel devastated to know that I sent somebody home because my attention was on somebody else, somebody new. This means everything to me. I'm here for love.
I'm freaking out a little bit. I find it really, really difficult to even guess who's going to be on that dance card.
Yeah.
I don't care who else is on there as long as it's not me.
Gentlemen, I have Miss Remy's dance card here. If your name is read out, you might be saying farewell tonight.
I mean, I have no idea who's going to be on the dance card, and I've just got here, and I've got so much more to show Miss Remy.
Mr. Nazaire.
Dreams do come true. She has a right to send home who she feel isn't the right person for her. And me, I'm hoping and praying she sends him home.
He's the new guy. Give it to him.
I'm so confused. Like, what?
The farewell dance has begun, and it appears Mr. Nazaire might be sent home before he's even had a chance to unpack his Regency pantaloons.
I've never been a part of the farewell dance, and I can feel the tension. I've only been here a day, so it'd be nice to stay.
Mr. Judge.
I'm super nervous. Miles coming in, it sparked a little bit more of competitiveness in myself. I hope I get more time to show her what I'm all about.
And finally, Mr. Holland.
This is my first time to actually be on the dance card. My heart is, beating out of my chest right now because if I was to be sent home, my heart would be broken.
If your name hasn't been read out, please make your way up to the balcony. Your journey in romance continues.
When I didn't hear my name, I was thinking, thank God. I was very, very happy just because it felt like my efforts had paid off.
Okay, Maestro, start the music, please. Let's see who is staying and who is out of time.
Mr. Holland,
Yes.
I appreciate how much we connect.
Yes, I appreciate that
Yes,
as well.
there's no denying that.
I just, wanted to let you know how serious I was about you. I care about you. All right, from the moment I saw you, and I looked into your eyes, I knew we had an instant connection. You're special to me.
I know that you believe that I'm the one. And I want to feel just as strongly as you feel. I want to be able to get there. I think we can.
Thank you.
You're the one that really stepped it up just now.
It was such a big relief that I survived. I still believe me and Miss Remy do have a really strong connection. I'm excited to see where this goes.
Happier.
Appreciate you, brother. It is scary down there. Oh.
Mr. Judge, I wanted to tell you that I feel like we've had an incredibly strong connection. I just want to feel that same energy that we felt the last time we were here.
Your impact has been huge on me, like you were saying. Instant connection right when I walked through those doors right there. My life's an open book right now. I just need to finish writing it.
Just lights up when he talks to her. I want to feel that spark. And I feel like life after this, I just need more of what it would look like, right? And maybe that's something we can figure out together. I know. Obviously, I want you to stay, so please join the boys on the balcony.
I thought I was going. I'm grateful to be here. I'm gonna continue to show how much I really can support her because she has reciprocated that support for myself.
Watch her body language when she dances with Miles. Very curious.
Well, it's only me left. So I'm thinking, what did I do wrong? I started thinking, okay, how did the date go? Did I say anything that was bad? I'm gonna have to try my hardest to show her that I've just got here and I've got so much more to offer.
It's in and out, 24 hours.
I can't wait to see Miles just hop back into his carriage. And, this all never happened.
I appreciate how bold you've been and your grand entrances.
I've got so much more to offer than just what you see in front of you. And I hope you'll give me that time to really show and prove to you what love really is.
Dude, I gotta get better at talking.
So why? Je voudrais plus te voir tout le temps. T'écrire des lettres, avoir une histoire romantique, avoir une petite famille, t'embrasser, et te leur montrer l'homme que je suis.
Is that me?
If you keep me, you'll find out.
Very dirty.
I feel like I have 7 strong connections here, and I'm not gonna lie, it's difficult to think about sharing my emotional space with another person. I don't want to compromise or jeopardize anything I've created, but maybe there's room, and maybe we can get that emotional connection. What do you think?
Yeah. Jesus.
Come on, Dad, we gotta come in.
You naughty minx.
Miss Remy, slight bone to pick with you. It's a farewell dance. You only manage the dance bit. What's going on?
Guys, I felt like we didn't have enough time to grow this past week with somebody new coming, which is an exciting new challenge for me. So I hope you guys are ready for this journey.
Yes.
Well, gentlemen, the pursuit of love is never straightforward, but you have all survived the farewell dance. It's unprecedented, but should serve as a reminder that Miss Remy, and only Miss Remy, is in control here. There are 8 suitors remaining. I wish you all luck in your journey in romance. And now, shake it off, relax, enjoy the rest of your evenings.
All right.
I need to get better about dwindling these guys down. Like, I don't know if I need like a score chart or like, just felt right to keep all 8 tonight.
In the next chapter of the courtship, Miss Remy's parents return for an exquisite dinner.
I'd like to propose a toast.
Could I also?
Christian interrupting Mr. Remy's toast. I personally don't think it was the right move.
As the Battle of the Brits rages on.
Let's go.
I'm trying to take your queen, and obviously the queen is Nicole. Well, I didn't see that coming.
And no one is safe.
Oh, crap. That's the kind of family I'm trying to marry into, where there's a sniper mom.
I got